Hi guys, welcome to today's level 3 different strokes exercise program. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. Today we are back in the clinic again due to some recording issues that I had with Zoom, so I do apologise for the flashing that you're seeing on the screen at the moment. Unfortunately, there's nothing really I can do about that as all the other rooms are being used. And it seems to be something with the lighting. However, following next week's session, they will all be back into a normal setting where we won't have flashing lights. We're going to be doing for the next few weeks, we're going to be doing a course of different exercise programs, all focused on one aspect of the body. So this week, we're going to be focusing mostly on core and trunk-based exercises. And then the following week, we'll be doing more arm-based exercises and then more leg-based exercises, just to try and build up loads and loads of strength in those areas and really isolate all those muscles in those particular areas. So today we're going to be starting by doing core and trunk today. There's going to be 8 exercises. Each one we're going to do for a minute and we're going to repeat them twice, just because we're doing so many of the same muscle groups that it'd be a bit too much to do 3 sets all in one go. So today we're only going to do 2 sets. So we are going to start with a little bit of a warm-up. So to start off with, we're just going to get you guys to do some side stepping, one side to the other. Good. Then we're going to do some step back and forwards. Good. Then after that, we're going to get you guys to do some high knee marches. Good. And then we're going to focus more on the trunk now. We're going to be working on mobilizing that and working on this area the most. We're going to start with trunk twists, one side to the other. Good. Then we're going to do some side leans, just leaning one side to the other. Good. Couple more. Good. Then we're going to flex forwards and bend down towards the chair. And then we're extending our back to up towards the ceiling. We're just going to do that a few times. Good. And then what we're going to do to finish off is we're just going to do some shoulder rotations forward. And some shoulder rotations backwards. Good. So to start off with today, we're going to be sitting in the chair. We're going to be doing crunches. So for this one, all we're going to be doing is you can either use a weight or your hands. If you're going to use a weight, you're going to keep the weight up in the air. And then what we're going to do is you're going to come down towards the feet to do crunches like that with the weight. Or if you want, you can have hands on your shoulders and we're just going to literally come forwards. We're making sure that we bend forwards down towards the chair and then back up. So we're not quite coming forward over the knees like that, like a sit-up, almost kind of curling in and then back up. Okay, so either with the weight or without, there's 2 different ways you can do it. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. High, down low if you use the weight, or if not, hands on shoulders and we're curling towards our feet. Good, 30 seconds left. Good, 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now for the next, we're going to be doing trunk twists, so keeping the weight close to our chest, or just keeping hands over our shoulders. Make sure elbows are spread out. I'm just going to twist one side to the other, like so, for a minute. Okay, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop there. Good. For the next one, we're going to be doing planks. So for this one, we're going to be standing. We're going to use the back of the chair. Sitting on. And all you're going to do for this one is holding on. We're going to take a few steps back. We're going to bend our elbows and hold the position like so. If you want, if it's easy for you, you can use handles as well. So this is quite sharp on the back. You can come down and hold like that. Okay. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So just hold in that position there for the minute, or as long as we can. Good, 30 seconds left, keep going. 20 seconds left. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. We're then going to move on to sit-ups. We're going to do back into the chair for this one. And for this one, unlike the crunches I said about earlier, when we're curling in, the sit-ups, we're going to have hands on our shoulders, hands close to our chest, and we're coming all the way over our knees and back. Okay, we're going to do this one for a minute as well. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So, coming over the knees and back up. 20 seconds left, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, good. Moving on to the next one, we're going to be doing threading the needles. I'm going to be standing for this one again. Now you can do it in seated if you want. We're going to attempt to do it in standing. So for those of you who want to try it in standing, we're basically going to hold on with one arm in standing, and we're going to basically thread through towards the hip and then up as high as we can. Okay, you're going to do one side for 30 seconds and then the other side for 30 seconds. Now, If that's a bit too difficult for you, depending on how effective one side is compared to the other, you can do it in seated, where we have hands on our knees, we're threading through the hip and up as high as we can. And then same on the other side, threading through and then just lifting as high as we can. Even if we can only just come up to there, that's fine. As high as you can on that affected side, and then change again onto the other side. So you're going to alternate in seated. In standing, we do it for 30 seconds on one side, and 30 seconds on the other, but in seated, we alternate. I'm going to stay in seated for this one, just as I'm on the chair. And I'll let you guys know that are doing it in standing when to change. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, and we're changing now for those of you that have been standing. So going on to that other side. So keep going, 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. So moving on to the next one, we're going to be doing an alteration of dead bugs. So for this one, what we're going to be doing is there's a few different ways you can do this one. So the first way you can do it is you're going to do opposite arm comes up, and opposite knee comes up, like so. Or what you can do if you struggle with one side, if it's more effective, what we're going to do is you're going to do a 2 high knee marches, then arms come up. Okay, so that's the other way you can do it. Head up. And if that's still a bit too difficult, what you can do is you can just bring the legs out in front, back it up, and then arms come up. So rather than doing a high knee, you're stretching the legs out and then back up. Okay, so there's 3 different ways to do it. Do whichever way is best for you, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 15 seconds left, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. So moving on to the next one, we're going to be doing burpees. So we're going to be back in standing for this one. What we're going to be doing for this one is we're going to be doing an alteration of it. So using the chair, all we're going to do is we're going to come down into a press position. We're going to do the press up. We're then going to come back up in front. Now what you can do if you want is if you're happy to stand for a split second, bring arms up, we'll bring arms up. However, if you're not, then whilst holding on still with one hand, you can bring one arm up and then alternate to the other arm and then come back down into that press. So there's 2 different ways. If you're happy to stand for a moment and bring the arms up, great. But if not, after coming back into the press up and then coming forwards again, you can go one hand up, other hand up. Okay, we're going to do this for a minute in total. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'm going to swap between each one just so everybody gets a good chance to see both types of burpees that we're doing today. Good, halfway, keep going. Ten seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good. So moving on to the last one before I close the drinks break. We're going to be doing lateral side leans. So for this one, arms are going to be down by our sides. We're reaching as far down as we can, going side to side. Okay. We're going to do this for a minute, and then we're going to have a drink. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So just over one side to the other. Good. 30 seconds left. Keep going. 20 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. And everyone's grab a quick drink. So we are going to go through all those exercises again. We're working on core. Hopefully you guys have been finding them beneficial and that you've been able to do all of them. However, if there's something you can't do, let us know which ones they are and I'll make sure that they're not on it for next time. I'll try and change them up for you. All right, so we're going to go straight back into it. If you need a little bit of a longer break, please press pause now. But if not, let's go straight back into it. So we're going to be doing the crunches again. That's the one with the weight coming up above the head, back down to the floor. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 20 seconds left, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. So moving on to the next one, we're going to be doing the trunk twist. So with the weight in our hands against our chest, twist one side to the other, or with arms across our shoulders, twisting one side to the other. Okay, we're going to do this for a minute. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Left. Keep going. That's it, well done. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Moving on to the next one, we're going to be going back to the planks. That's all we're holding down in this position for a minute. Okay. Now, if you found it a bit too difficult last time, because the back of the chair or arms of the chair, you can attempt to lay on the seat as well, like so. That also helps. And make sure that you're squeezing those core muscles. Okay. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Keep going. Well done, everyone. Like I said, if you're struggling to do that way, you can put hands onto the chair like that, providing that you can get it from this position. That's it. 25 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. So moving back to the sit-ups. Hands across our shoulders, and we're coming over our knees like so, and back up. Okay, and we're going to do this for a minute, starting 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. For the next one, we're going to do is threading the needle. So we're going to be bringing the arm through and back up, one side to the other. If you want, you could try it in standing like we did before, standing and threading through to the opposite hip, back up. Okay, we're going to do in seated with threading going alternate sides each time, so once on the right, once on the left. If you're doing it in standing, just do 30 seconds on one side and then 30 seconds on the other side. I'll let you guys know we're halfway. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. That's it, and change sides if you haven't. So we've got just about 20 seconds left. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Now moving on to the next exercise, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the dead bugs. So for this one, that's the one where we'll be doing the marches followed by arms up or legs out arms up. However, if you guys want to try something that's a little bit more challenging than that, the other one was to be reaching one side to the other, like so, providing it you've got a good range of movement in both arms and a good amount of activation as well. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So pick whichever one you want, and then we're just going to stay to it. So trying this one, great. Or if you're trying legs out, arms up, great as well. Or if you're trying opposite arm, opposite leg, up like that again, that's fine. Also, just stick to one of them. I'm going to keep going for the next 40 seconds or so. Twenty seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Moving on to the next one, we're going to be doing the burpees. That was the one where we're in standing. Press up. And then after the press up, coming forwards, arms either come up together or we go one side and the other side, and then back down again into that press up. Okay, we're going to do this for a minute. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. That's it, keep going. 40 seconds left. 30 seconds. 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop that. Good. Now for the very last one, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing those lateral side leans before we have another quick drink and go into a cool down. Okay, so we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 20 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good, so everybody grab a quick drink, then we'll go into our cool down stretches before finishing off there for today. Right. So if you still need a drink, again, please press pause and join back after. But we're going to go straight into the cool down now. So just going to do a few stretches just to make sure that you guys stay nice and mobile and don't have any injuries or risk any injuries going forward. So to start off with, what we're going to do is we're going to have legs out nice and straight in front. And we're just going to reach down towards our toes. And we're going to hold it for about 10 seconds. And after holding it for about 10 seconds, we're going to come back up and we're going to repeat it twice. 2 more times. So we do 3 in total. So go back down. Then back up. And back down once more. Good. And then we're going to do a few knee to chest stretches. We are going to focus mostly on trunk with a lot of these stretches as well. But because we've done a little bit with the legs, it's just good to make sure that they're nice and mobile afterwards. Good. Then what we're going to do after that is we're just going to do some camel exercises. So we're just going to bend our back, looking down to our feet. And then come up nice and tall, straightening our back as we're looking up towards the ceiling. Same again. And then up nice and tall. And once more. And up nice and tall. Good. After that, what we're going to do is lift the arms up above the head and stretch and lean over to one side. And we're going to hold it for a few seconds. Good. Then we're going to go to the other side. Good. Back once more to the other side. Good. And then just once more. Excellent. The last one we're going to do, we're going to have hands on our shoulders and we're just going to twist. Hold it for a few seconds and then twist to the other side. Good. Then twist again. Good. Then again once more. Excellent. And then just give it a little bit of a shake off after that. So well done today, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. Next week, we're going to be focusing on shoulders. And then the following week, we'll be focusing on legs. But yeah, until I see you guys next time, I hope you guys have a lovely week. Yeah, take care, everyone. Bye.